Why do teams still want to play there like it's terrible? For some teams, they tend to do quite well on here. And between these two teams, particularly excited to see how these sites
presented itself. Lunar Metal goes in to make the challenge, but it doesn't matter. The diffuser goes down. That's huge, though. Lunar off the rappel, and it's too little, too late from MIBR. They've been caught and making themselves elusive. Now then, there could be a big flank underway, but Lukid and Rap stay on the action. Balls is planted. The attempt was there. Mysterix is now making his way up them spiral stairs, and he will ultimately be closed down. Reduct, Lukid, find one apiece, and it's all going in MIBR's direction with 30 seconds left.
Looks a little bit, it would have been for Leapox, but unfortunately...
He shoots out the Nitro, perfect cover, but no, it actually made it through from the Kaid. Des was shot out, but Giants followed it up with another, but once again, it all...
Get some assistance, steps into the longer angle, can't win the gunshot, the 180 out of Luna, gets styled on Kid, Lukid in the 1 versus 5, I don't think he'd be able to do much here, Jordan with the final kill.
His position there to get himself one, but...
Good night.
Doesn't matter too much, Des, as Raps
kills by the way of MIBR. SiegeGG is trying another one, but there's 3 all walking out, and there's nothing to be said for this one. MIBR almost getting taken out. Lukid brought down by another, falls from upstairs. This is what I mean. They've completely failed to drone the man playing in meeting, and he's going to absolutely ruin their worlds.
Too much of a surprise with that particular ban as well. And as I said before, neither team having played Cafe so far.
MIBR electing not to play heavy on repels, instead pushing likely from below and in towards Cocktail. It's a great
You've got to go all the way back upstairs and try and actually get control of Bar Cocktail. They're going to be able to pinch him out eventually. They had the cover, a lot of angles covered right now in the last 20 seconds.
Oh, shots rain down. Euphoria gets lit up but doesn't get taken down. Lukidra now forced to push top white. He cleans up the down, and now Spirits is left in the 1vx scenario.
Suddenly now it's up to Parabellum on the retake. Esko ended up getting a double though. Reduct, Philippot's down. Sonar is just 2 players left for MIBR.
Gonna be a tough retake. Falls, kicks it off though, and drops Spirits, but got that vert. Can he hold out? Does he have the sound cue? He swings, but he doesn't hit the shot.
Cocktail with a minute left in the round. Pretty decent right now from Parabellum. Got to win your shots, and Spirits does. You can always count on him to do MIBR. From here, you would have to think don't have much of a chance, not with enough. Fine to count out the 1 in this situation and the way that it is shaping up. And yes, the Amaru is in, straight into washrooms. Can't execute that one to Eska. It's a good idea. This round, it's only Sona now left up into a 1 versus 2. Oh, with the information though, stops the defuse. It's a 1 versus 1, but he's going to get this diffuser down as well. 3 seconds left on that. Reduct pushing close and will stop him just in the nick of time as well. And that's going to be the close out here and get a +2 round differential.
Oh, Spirits inside of Train taking back. Maybe Euphoria could find another, but it's a stretch. It's a big stretch at that. And Sonar, but Falls is ready and waiting. He finds that pick, and it's just falling apart here. Parabellum just sending it.
Cross-match this time, but it's still a similar result, right? Where you just get shredded instantly. And it just at least hinder this default plan. Penguin's going in now. There's Parabellum who are winning all their shots. The flank didn't even work in a swing in. Last time we saw this, they got the headshot. Fleetbox just charges in. Reduct holding his shoulder as well. 10 seconds left. It's going to have to be an all-out brawl. Late into the round, Euphoria has to win the shot. Eska's now left up into 1 versus 3. And he's got to stick the defuse. He hasn't got a hope in hell. MIBR close.
Well, you know, again, different players stepping up. We spoke about Reduct the other day going 14 and 6 or something ridiculous, playing the mute.
To finish off the ban phase here for these 2 teams. As I said before, TSM, this is...
from that location. That said, the breach hasn't been fully open, and it's going to be tough for Parabellum to connect and execute, but Penguin stays up and try and drop it back down for the plant.
Oh, Geo trying to swing in into Stat to try and get this diffuser down. The 2 before him have failed. The swing for Chala is going to be a fail too. Spirits has got 3 for the round. Make it a quad advantage. You got a player that's low, can't necessarily be that front line initiation. Spirits, they had it in the bag each time. And Parabellum just keep coming up with the goods. Geo in Vault able to stop. Penguin has to stick the diffuser. Geo can swing out. No, Eska shuts him down.
Good for the defense, but in practice, he's working out really nicely here. So much projectile denial.
A few of his stats. If he can find a kill. Not going to happen. It's flawless in the end. Or at least half health. Geo at full, although this is not winnable. Surely, Geo. Come on now. This is... a difficult shot,
advantage to close this round out, but Geo is attempting a plant, but my word, Where does that come from? On the rappel, needs to try and cover this cross. Merc teases the plant, but he gets shut down.
We'll have to now play for the retake. Who can win off the swing? Achieved should know. He gets the information. He swings out. He's just not going to be able to
counter defuse that kit. And there's nothing that he can do. Oh, it's a sharp shot. It's a very, very sharp shot. He can't back it up though, and he gets himself. Penguin looks to aggress on that and hits the shot onto Merc.
That at least even up things slightly. Beaulo takes out Euphoria. Spirits in bathroom. Oh, he's got 2 targets to deal with, and he can't shoot them both at the same time. Parabellum falling. He can follow this one up in the closet. He doesn't get the initial shots. Oh, he went back in too early.
I don't think he'll do it.
Not gonna happen. TSM will close out Villa. They will defeat Parabellum.
Valkyrie Echo reasonably standard. Nomad going by the by generally leads on to that Valkyrie ban because Nomad
chasing someone around the bottom floor of this map forever, you can get really lost. However, if you do try and push him like that,
because they don't have the numbers. But that is beautiful
with their approach towards the site. They had the downstairs clear and finally achieved his gun, but gets traded out by Merc, who is still playing in bathroom. One of the reasons why they first pushed downstairs. Another one from Beaulo onto Julio. Kamikaze, after his holding on Spiral all game long, is going to try and make some magic happen, but he's in a 1 versus for this one. Can he hold out? Can he come up and go for the flash? No, he can't. Beaulo goes
advantage for, dare I say it, the first time today. Now, that's a beautiful nade from Charla, just using the heartbeat. There it comes, he opens up the floor, he has to move 3 seconds, and Psycho's going to try again, Des. He's going to try again, but here we go. That's the kill achieved with the double nitro.
Pixel, you saw he knows it there. C4 comes singing out, it's going to connect and downs Kamikaze as he was stepping in, finished off by TSM's favour. This is where it feels like they should be able to close things out. Merc with another great, not really pre-fire, more of a step out onto Julio, completes for the 3rd in the round.
55 seconds left to go, and this is going from bad to worse for NiP right now. Put him down. He's 1 bullet away now. Geo will find him. That closes out the round for TSM. NiP fall foul of as they don't leave themselves enough of it. Chastic kill on the long angle there to pick up his man. He will be shut down ultimately by Muzi. 3 versus 3. 20 seconds left to go, and NiP, they need to think about prioritising, getting themselves in sight and getting user in hand, but very little chance he gets in and makes an impact here. Finds one onto Merc, unlikely to make a difference though, as he gets shut down on the connector window. Kamikaze, who has dropped his shield for the time being, achieved putting the plant down, but challenged by Julio from back. Really got him the angle, Des. Kamikaze's on the diffuser, he's disabling. Julio finds the kill from
Mentality is so underrated, and the impact it has on I'm sure Psycho in the dirt. Another push in, Achieve finds a second. They've absolutely exposed them here. 2 going down. Charla gets dropped, but there's a trade back,
but he cannot manage it. 2 versus 3, 1 versus 3. Beaulo, Geo, take a bow. You've closed it out. TSM, they shut down a great matchup against.
But it's important that we are able to contextualize what's going on so that you can get a better understanding. Done by Space Station.
Nice use of those EMPs. Kamikaze
in this very suitable spot now by Bar. He can line him up and knock him down, but Rampy stops him. Pino will now need to be the one to stop them in their tracks. Julio retaking, he takes out Thinking Nate. There's the Nitro Cell! Pino nets 2 with 2 as well from Rampy, and finally a Gon 6 hits its mark. Your guns from SSG are going to need to do something, but Psycho's just seconds for Psycho to do more. Looking at the doorway, Fultz gets a lead-off pick. Psycho connects for 3. Kamikaze deprives him of the ace. Thinking Nate in a 1v4. Through the main doorway, he'll run out of time, but Kamikaze...
he's been cornered into the bathroom, but what a shot! And a second for Psycho! Down go 2 of the roam clears.
The round to take a proper timeout, I'm not sure, but they know exactly where he is, and he's caught in a tri-cross, and he doesn't have time to get his comrade up. He's got to go for the plant. Fultz is down, but still the numbers advantage very heavily favoring SSG, and they're locking NiP out of a retake. Nitro Cell goes, it stops it at the last second. How do they get away with this?
Trust is an integral part of competitive Siege because you don't have a mini-map in this game. So understanding the roles, like right here, Bosco's role is to cover, Sneaking Nade's role is to plant.
That with Fultz next to him. The first pick went out in favor of Ninjas in Pajamas. Canadian shuts him down. This could be, he's a little ways off. Bosco guns down Pino, and the defenders are doing really well, but there's Canadian and Fultz. Muzi, though, takes out Fultz, but there's just simply not enough time to get these kills, and SSG wins because of the clock.
That's why we saw SSG lose all of their rounds, basically. It's just time. This C4 from below here from Rampy starting things off. The cascade never ended. Space Station kept their momentum going through every engagement, isolating the 1v1 after 1v1.
As the nitro cells are all used up at this point. Patience from Rampy, he's on the flank, he gets one, looks for a second, not good enough. Fultz's shotgun still in hand. He can flatten them, and there he goes, diffuser down a rodeo as he's waiting for the numbers will dwindle as Muzi gets the lead off pick. 40 seconds left. He's engaged and looking for a second, taking away a big part of Thinking Nade's HP, and then finishing off Canadian. As NiP now walks into the site, they have control. Thinking Nade re-entries, but they hear him. Psycho's lined up, prepped and ready. Rampy from above can play spoiler, but he's got a lot of targets to find. And now in a 1v, diffuser down as well. Rampy will scramble. Some damage being done to Muzi. Rampy a nice pick onto Julio. He's not going to know that there's one to the left. A mark comes out. He swings. Nice shot onto Muzi. Though he'll have to retake. Directly to the left, he gets pre-fired by Kamikaze in the rubber match. It's NiP who ends up taking it.
I'll be honest, Des, and I don't mind saying when I'm wrong. I think that's important. And coming in here, I expected Makers and Parabellum to struggle more than they have. I will say that they've opened my eyes. They've surprised me. I'm very happy about that. I love those teams that come along, and maybe just challenge my expectations of what they might be able to achieve. And they've definitely done that.